what is going top, my boys, on this beautiful Friday evening? I'm chatting Parrot here with our lovely Xandria on this 14th of February, and you all know what this means. If you're watching this, you probably know, and it's probably a little bit sad, but don't you cry. We all remember this beautiful day as Bismarck, the fighting ship of the German army, got born into this world on the 20th of February 1939. We all remember this day fondly, but sometimes we just have to spend it alone. Don't you cry, we are here with you, and we're gonna hug you. Anyway, welcome Xandria, how are you feeling?
I'm doing great tonight, how about yourself?
I'm doing most beautiful. I do not need these Bismarck lovers, I got my own Bismarck at home. This joke just landed in the water. Welcome. Okay, well, tonight we have a special matchup. Both teams unbeaten. Both teams going valiantly this season. Both teams ready to strike. Tell us, who are these teams, Xandria?
Alright, so tonight we have Pacifists as the home team and Vikings as away.
Beautiful. The way you said it made me flinch a bit. I get goosebumps. Both teams going undefeated this season, going strong so far, and going ready. So we're gonna take a look first off at the teams themselves, give it a little bit of a rundown. Then we're gonna give you the players, and then we're gonna give you the match predictions. We have time fast enough with the bands and all that going down. So let's talk about the teams right away. So we have talked about the Pacifists. So far, our diamond team with an MNR of 12-6 since season 7, and their enemy, Vikings, a bloody team with going with 1270 in diamond since season 4, and contender for the first place last championship. Almost had the title, but sadly lost against the all-time highs, the beginners. So we have a very, very nice matchup here, both undefeated, as I said before. One was a contender for the winner, and now the Pacifists going strong so far this season. We're gonna see if Vikings are gonna go for the title this time. Are you confident they're gonna win this? Do you think so?
You know, I'm not really sure who's gonna take the win on this one, but as you did say, they are undefeated, and I think it's gonna be a great match. It's gonna go back and forth.
Yeah, it's gonna be tasty. Already had the sugar on my tongue tip. And we're gonna take a look at the players right away. This time, playing for the Pacifist is going Jamie, player since the 6th season, followed by Strajak, who is player and starter for the Pacifists since season 3. No, he's season 8. Before that, he was Silent Purge. Then we have Baikonos playing tonight, was part of Lemon Squad, then Silent Purge changed to Pacifist. Then we had Legless Chicken, who was part of Contractors team in Contractors, and part of the units in season 6, now part with the Pacifists. Then we have Polis Bill, going with Lemon Squad since season 2, changed to Pacifist in this dissolvement in season 8. Then we have Rexa, who was part actually of VRF in the beginning, but I think he played only once. Changed to Dead Logic, which got dissolved, and then changed to Season 8. He is quite a solid player so far that I know of. And we have Whale for Dead Logic, and now for our friends in Pacifists. On the other side, we have Spoilty, the team owner and all-star winner in Season 8, going with the Vikings since Season 4. Then we have Follow Crozy going with VRAF Season 6, then 7 and 8 with the Vikings. We have Feminculus Fungi going with Season 5 for the Vikings. We have Mantis going since Season 5 for Vikings. Then Season 6 we have Nolik going from Vikings. Lone Miyagi going since Season 5, Lemon Squad, the unit for 6 and 7 and Season 8 with the Vikings. And Nachtom going for Season 5 and 6 with the Ronin. Then Season 7 and 8 with the Vikings. And last but not least, Uncle Sam going with Dead Logic in Season 7 and 8 to Vikings. So these are not unfamiliar names. Do you have some special pickup? You know, like a favorite player with any of these teams?
Not particularly. I'm not particularly familiar with any of these players individually.
Yeah, I mean, they're great people. I played a lot of these. Obviously, I know Vikings a little bit better, as they are a team that actually got formed out of Big Red 1. So we're formerly, like, like Ember to I think what are they called? Ember's sister team.
Blaze.
Yeah, Blaze. What Blaze to Ember was Vikings the bigger one. As Viking diluted their good team name with not German players, because this is like the theme going in Big Red 1. We have only German players, and they diluted. They got apart from that. Traitors, I'd say. Just kidding. Let's go over to Scoreboard and talk about the bans. You want to give us the bans?
Yeah, sure. They chose to ban Bazaar. They have a 50% round win on Bazaar, and Vikings have a 33% round win. Sorry about that.
No
the
problem.
Vikings have chosen to ban Quarantine. Vikings have not played Quarantine this season, and the Pacifists have an 80% round win. So that makes sense pretty directly as a ban, and that worked out for them as a strategic advantage, but it's going to be hard to know because you can't prove a negative.
Yeah, you can't. We're gonna talk about that later. Okay, oh, good. Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about the first map. So give me the first map here while we're at it.
All right, so we're on Cargo right now.
Yeah, on Cargo, a close quarters map going, I believe, in the favors of the Vikings. They played last season. Admittedly, they didn't play it a lot, but I know for a fact, especially from the tanker plays they shown in the World Series in Season 8, that they are great at such things. They just have the reaction time, the coordination, and the smoke plays to just blaze apart this Cargo. You could say they rate this map, as so to speak, in Duolingo. What do you say about, what is the performance on Pacifists?
Pacifists for Cargo, we're looking like at a 73% round win for them, so they're fairly strong on Cargo. And I was just looking too for Vikings. They're only showing a 27% round win on Cargo. However, 4 of those rounds was up against beginners where they were unable to put up any points. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, we have to. You're taking the newest numbers. I'm personally using the 2029 numbers because 3 maps, in my opinion, are not enough to prove 3 matches. Sorry, are not enough to give like good statistical basis. So I'm using the 2000 and they provided like 2 times Cargo in 2019 and won both other those. Round wins technically 57, but as it is, 2 times is still not enough like for Cargo to speak of. I'm just gonna speak out of experience what I've seen at the action, and we can compare kind of the tanker plays to them. So ironically, even though they do not play these maps very often, they are pretty good at it. So do you know, you're playing American mostly, so you probably don't have the knowledge of the European teams, you know. So do you have any knowledge about Pacifist playstyle?
Not particularly right offhand.
Yeah. Pacifists playing on Cargo in the last season, pretty solid. There are a team that prefer Cargo actually. So even though I'd say, to my opinion, that is going in the favor of Vikings, because they generally were the more successful team, and their great plays, especially with Smoke and Tango last season, that maybe, statistically speaking, Pacifists actually going to win. They played it 9 times last season. 8 out of those are wins, so 89% win rate, 68 in rounds. It's looking statistically wise so, but I'm gonna speak against my better judgment. I'm gonna speak against the numbers. So my bet is on Vikings without any preferred teams, just out of the sheer knowledge from last season. Hold on, we're still waiting on the teams to get ready here, but we're gonna be ready soon enough. Well, wait for those teams. Hopefully they're not stretching out too much. I love when teams stick to the 2 minutes, you know, like between rounds. It's just,
oh yeah, it's kind of necessary. You know, of course the rules do grant them 20-minute buffer for the beginning of the match, but it doesn't look like they're going to be using that.
No, so far they have 10 minutes used. If they use the 20-minute, hopefully not, because it's it's a little bit of a hassle for all who are waiting, watching for that team, for that match to go down, and nah, we don't want that. We do not want that. So far. How was your league in general this season? Did you see some great plays already? We're pretty early on though, so.
Yeah, I mean, I've been seeing a lot of really crazy plays out of like the bronze and silver class teams.
Definitely. I mean, the one home video edition, I like to call it, from Supernatural was really nice to watch. And we are already on. We are already going strong. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare your butts as we are about to strike through into the heart of Onward. This is Chickings Parrot with Xandria, and we're going in. Round 1 is going. The spawn is in as the pacifists are now on the attack. Old pre-fire is going down by Rexa. So far, the Vikings have a very, very passive formation. They have set their targets, their positions, I mean, but not pushing. I'm not used to this by Vikings, probably playing pretty safe.
Yeah,
it is passive.
It does seem like the entirety of Vikings is behind the objective, which is always sort of a little bit of an interesting play style. Oftentimes you see some of the team a little bit ahead.
Yeah, this time they're really passive. Pacifist as well. No one is pushing anywhere. They're just standing there, just chilling their bases. A further grenade is going out and it takes down Crozy, but the revive is still possible. C4 gets exploded. Nolik goes for the revive on Crozy. Another grenade has been thrown.
Yeah, that was a great frag grenade disabling of the C4. That was very nice. I wonder if that was just luck or if he knew that C4 was there.
I mean, C4, this C4 in front of tunnel is a pretty frequent used spot, so it probably knew that it was there. Strajak going a little bit aggressive here. Now the counter grenades are out. Another one is flying. Very, very cautious touching here by Strajak, followed by Jamie. And Strajak takes down Mantis. Follow counterfrag by Uncle Sam. Another grenade is flying. Not hitting anyone.
Yeah, it definitely does seem like this is the game of refrags. Like, you know, one of your players goes down.
Ooh. Uncle Sam take down Jamie. Sorry, my friend. You got this. You got.
That's okay.
Ooh. Now another one. Spoil to take down Polis Bill. So far, Vikings are leading 2 against 4. Ooh, a lot of pre-fires coming out. Jamie was really, really risky. Oh, Rexa taking on Uncle Sam. The refrags. Both teams have meticulous aim. And we have a push by Baikonast. Really dangerous cover taking here. All just taking soft cover.
Yeah, a lot of times concealment can be as good as cover if they don't know you're behind it.
Yeah, but it's not as low. It's like you can hide behind it. Now Nolik and Spoilty. Spoilty coming around the right side. And he's trying... No! Baikonast has the aim. He has it booked, rented, and approved. And takes down Spoilty. Now it's a 2-on-2. Nice save by Baikonast.
Yeah, Pacifist has really evened up the game thus far. In fact, taking the lead now.
Yes, now it's Nolik. He has to take it down. Baikonast on the push on the right side. Nolik is aiming there. Does he keep it aiming though? And he does. Nolik takes down Baikonast. It's a 1-on-1, ladies and gentlemen.
A little too slow of a peak there, unfortunately. Should have, you know, coordinated with his teammate a little bit more to kind of both come out there at the same time. And if one of them went down, the other could have got
Oh, the rotation by Nolik gives him the edge on Rexa. And the first round goes to Vikings. Wow, nicely done. Scoreboard for us, it is. First point going down to the Vikings here, proving so far my point. Yeah, I predicted it yet again. You can thank me later, though. It is a good game so far. First round, it's a good game. It's a good game. So, very static defense and offense at the same time. We saw a little bit of rotation on the back there. Like this was a very slow game for both parties. I'm used to more faster games by Vikings. So, was a very surprising thing to see here. On the other hand, both teams probably do not really know what to expect yet from the other team. Really just want to make it sure, make it safe, and therefore not going out with too risky plays. If the Vikings were to play against, like, let's say a lower team against let's say a bigger one, or what's name could be used, Phantoms. So any game that they know they're gonna trump, or at least win easier than Pacifists, they would have played so aggressively. I bet my left toe on it. My left toe, though. My right one.
The right one's a little better. But yeah, I mean, they're both coming out as undefeated teams thus far this season, so I can imagine they'd both be a little bit timid out the gate to kind of feel up their opponent, get an idea of what kind of strategies they're going to pull.
Yes, we're just gonna have to wait for it to see. I mean, Kaga is a pretty small map, and it's pretty old. And therefore, we probably not gonna see too much new things now. But we're gonna see... what's now? It's a change of pace, or the same thing happening again. We're going in for round 2. For both maps already. It is Pacifists in the defense. Now we're gonna see if the defense is as static as it was for Vikings. Not... necessity. Oh, now it's a little bit more aggressive with pre-fire coming out from Pacifists. And Jamie just can't get to the barrels. At least he needs to crouch. So far.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Both teams holding back. A lot of pre-fire still going out. Both teams trying to find the early picks here. Jamie at the belts. Polar Spill behind him. Left side in the middle. It is Rexa. And they seemingly know that Jamie is there. At least they're pre-firing a lot in that general direction. It is a common spot behind the barrels. So we can expect some pre-fire going in that direction.
Yeah, you can almost guarantee somebody will be there.
Yes. And it's gonna get grenaded, so... Grozy waving a gun a bit to get a fire out, just in case someone is there. Yeah, Jamie is probably gonna get grenaded if he doesn't... Oh, that was a very good grenade. A same one going that direction, that was definitely... At least the second one would have been a guaranteed hit. If someone was by the barrels. Oh, that was a seemingly failed grenade. So far, both teams are very close and very good with their grenade throws. Oh! How did that not take out Jamie? That should have taken out Jamie, but he seemingly was covered by the barrels here. A lot of pre-fires going out. Both teams just firing in general directions, not seeing anyone, I believe. C4 has been called out. A lot of pre-fire going out.
Yeah, it almost feels like they're kind of just pre-firing in areas that they feel like somebody might be to get them to kind of peek back out.
Yeah, they want to make the early picks, definitely. It's harder to kill somebody if you don't know he's peeking out at the moment. Spalty a lot. It's now on the push. Oh, Crozy and Polarspill having a change of guns. Jamie is very tucked in behind the barrels there. I am still not convinced that this is a great choice for such an experienced team as Vikings. Both teams getting closer to each other. A lot of pre-fire coming out. Jamie still not getting killed behind the barrels. It is now Nolik coming in. Rexa. See, Nolik at the cap. It seems to be a cap.
Right
Nolik
there.
is capping. Rexa doesn't see him. Oh, that's close. Team kill. Jamie taking down Cruzy. The smoke covering the right side completely. Nolik taking ages to cap. And Rexa comes around and takes him down.
If he'd have just gotten that code in a little further or a little faster, I think he must have bobbled. You got distracted by
the trade. Jamie and Spoils is still alive. Yes, he should have taken in the punch a little bit earlier. Uncle Sam pre-firing a lot. Now it's Baikonos getting taken down. Uncle Sam still got hit though. Blood is spilling everywhere. The Strateger coming around with the fast. And it is a trade giving Pacifists the second round in the defense against Vikings. Woo! What a fast, what a nice round. Definitely more of a Viking style I'm used to know. Let's take a look at the kills right here in our little round so far. 1-1. The leading on the attacking side is Pacifist now. I'm sorry. Leading on the Pacifist is Rexa going with 4 kills, followed by Jamie and Strajak with 2 and 1 with Baikonast. We have followed on the other side 4 kills Uncle Sam, followed by Cruzy and Spoilty. I'm sorry, by Spoilty and Nolik with 2 kills each, and last Cruzy with 1 kill. Mentis going without as Polispill. What's going on, Mentis? Why are you not performing? Why are you running? Yeah. Yeah, oh, I'm getting reports in that we have technical difficulties. Yes, I see that. Yes, I'm sorry. We cannot fix that at the moment. Yeah, everything is going haywire. You know that it is a beautiful Bismarck ship day, so everything is Bismarck ship. No, it's a beautiful Valentine's Day, and as you know, we're celebrating the death of the martyr Valentine, who died for the great cause, and I am sorry for the technical difficulties. Definitely, I promise to fix them after the cast. I forgot I wanted to fix them last time already, but I forgot about that. I forgot. They will get less disturbing with time. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. Why are so many people watching us? What is with your dates, people? Well, we have another date. Yes. Yes.
Don't shame them.
I will shame them because I shame myself.
Keep in mind, it is only 3 in the afternoon in America, you know?
Yeah. America! Frick yeah. And we're going with round 3. Our dates so far between Pacifists and Vikings is a loving date. They are fighting for the affection of the others. Smoke's going out by the Pacifists now. It's a little bit more offensive, as the uplink is not as defendable as it was just now. A lot of pre-fire. Strajak on the move. Cruzy being aimed at the Strajak. Does Cruzy not see him? Oh no, he's not in the container. He's left of it. Oh, Stuzy going into the container, getting downed by Strajak. Jamie now behind. I think this is a hard target, right? I'm not quite sure. Oh, Uncle Sam taking on Strajak in the container. By Jamie. Oh, Mentis taking on Rexa. Jamie delivering that grenade onto Mantis, but it does not connect. Jamie taking out Uncle Sam, and the trade by Mantis and Jamie. Jamie's still alive.
Yeah, that was a very aggressive push from Pacifists, ending up in a 2.5 to 2.
Yes, so far very aggressive this time.
That res, I was gonna say it might be a little hard to get off, but they do have 2 other members right there, so they should be able to get that res.
Yeah, I do not think that Spoilty or Nolik are gonna do any kind of aggressive Oh! Polispill taking out Spoilty just as it was looking in the wrong direction. Sorry, my boy. Now it's a 3 against 1 as the revive on Jamie is coming back. 4 minutes, 20 seconds are a lot of time on this map. So, Pacifist has all the time in the world to come from all the good angles. Nolik can maybe take out one of the Pacifists in order to get them, like, get taken down one, but then his position will be compromised. He will need to move in that general second when he takes down the first of the Pacifists.
Yeah, I think he does have a little sliver of an angle there where he saw them cross, so he kind of knows that they're over there.
Ooh, Jamie is now finally confirmed on Nolik. The smoke is coming out. Baikonos wants to pre-fire in that corner just as Nolik is leaving it. And he takes down Polarspill. It's 1 against 1. Using the smoke of the enemy in order to get some cover done. Nolik is in the smoke. Now Baikonos is the only one alive. Oh, Nolik, just as he goes out, Baikonos catches him. And it's a booty whooping by Pacifist for the Vikings in this third round. This is going very nicely. You wanted to say?
Oh, yeah, it's just a really strong play by Pacifists. I'm really enjoying this match. Kind of.
Yeah. So, Pacifists and Vikings so far given up strong vibes right here, right now. The Vikings seem to have a little bit of a problem here managing, but so far it's really hard to say whether or not Pacifists or Viking are the one, of each of one is like the top or the bottom. Both are still fighting. It's the first date, you know, on Valentine's Day, and both are still trying to get to know each other. But in the end, who is the dominant and who's the submissive is bound to be found out, you know? You just gotta wait for it.
No doubt.
Still, 30 seconds to next round. If I stick to the 2-minute round, I'm still contemplating if people get that joke. I'm still contemplating.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's a good one. I like it. Okay, both teams seem to be ready and strike the number again. Leading with the kills so far, Rexa and Jamie going with 4. It's very impressive. But Uncle Sam with the 5. The grenades are on point. These types of throws are just blatantly. That one going after Mantis was just pure love.
Yeah, I'm definitely noticing that round after round, they are really using their utility to their advantages.
Yeah, that's what differentiates like a beginner team from these kind of teams. They know how to use their tools. That's a good chemistry right there, Jamie, with his team. That's like one of the most important things going down. Pre-fire by the Vikings, going fast, going strong. I swear, how often can I say this? Just wanting to not let them cross. The uplink is in the same position, and Spoilty takes down Strajak with a long shot. Trying to cross. He's still revivable though. And Polisbull revives Strajak. Vikings now looking for the perfect angle to attack from, as Pacifists didn't have the chance yet to find their positions, as they got a little bit cut off. But Starjack is now in his position. Uncle Sam going for the sneaky, trying to find out if he can take out anybody underneath the doors.
Yeah, I don't really know if that prone position is going to be overly advantageous, kind of pushing up in this doorway. As if any of them peek, they surely will see him.
Yeah, especially as the Pacifists don't have taken any positions that could be compromised by their feet. It doesn't seem like Uncle Sam is going to make some picks, but he doesn't know that. Spoilty still is delivering the shots. A lot of pre-fire going out. Moving now across the map would be the most dangerous thing to do. Nice grenade. These air frags are just landing on... it could have been a team kill almost. Nolik moves. Flashbang is out. But just as Nolik moves away, Rexa pushes in. But Nolik is not flashed. Cruzy taking down Polisbill. So far it is 3-2 against 5 as Nolik takes on Strajak. I'm turning into Russian speaking that name.
Yeah, really strong push from Vikings there. Nolik really putting the work in there.
Oh, Uncle Sam taking down Bikenost. Jamie's now the last one alive. He getting pushed. Mantis returns back. It's the retaliation rotation. Uncle Sam gets taken out by Jamie just as he got peeked. Wow, what a nice push by Vikings. So far, it doesn't seem that Vikings is gonna be the submissive here, ladies and gentlemen. It's not clear if the bill gets split or if someone has to pay for the date. It's not clear, but we're gonna see. Let's take a look at the kills so far. Leading on the pacifist side are 2 people, Jamie and Rexa with 4 kills, followed by Strajak and 2 kills by Bikenost, 1 by Polis Bill. On the other side, we have Nolik with 7, Uncle Sam with 6. We have 2 respectively for each Crozy in Spoilty and 1 for Mantis. Ooh, what a match so far. I like it though. It's sexy. You know? Like underpants sexy.
I don't know if that's how I describe it, but it's good.
I am well I'm an excitable man. What can I say? I see Onward. I press like. That's how I work. Freddy Stacking's still going. Viking Pacifist giving not any inch to the other one. It's a very hard fight. I still strongly believe that Viking's gonna take the lead in this round. It is just close quarters their day. Do you have an idea what could be the second map?
I don't know. So we have Pacifists. This is their pick. The Vikings. I think it's going to depend really on how this map goes. I think if Pacifist wins this map, we're probably going to see another small map. And if not, we'll probably see something big, like maybe even a downfall.
You really think a downfall? I'd say it's a tanker going through and through. It is just a good map. They played valiantly last season, Vikings, so we're going to see if it's maybe a tanker, because I believe it's going to be a tanker. It's around 5 going hard. I'm sorry for the technical issues, but you know me, I need to do some oopsie doopsies along the way. It's gonna be whoopsie doopsie. I don't deliver perfect matches, you know me. Vikings vs Pacifists. So far it's 2-on-2. The push by Pacifists is now, they seem to be warmed up and therefore a little bit more aggressive. Very static last round. Still waiting on this Vikings push.
See a nice C4 up here on the one cargo container.
Definitely. Look at this sexy C4 with his green light blinking all over the place. I'm not quite sure if the range of that C4 is still going. Do you think?
I think it will at least down whoever's underneath it. I don't know if it'd be an instant kill though.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, if it's in range, then it's a down range. I think it's the same way how grenades work, right? So basically just a stick grenade. That would be great grenade, don't you think? It's like a sticky grenade.
A sticky grenade? Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I want to have sticky grenades.
Just dip that in axle grease and give her a whale.
And lick it. You need to lick it. It's like a postal, like a little envelope. You need to lick it first.
I don't think petroleum products are doctor approved.
Don't wise but me. Polis Bill is now the most aggressive one. Starjack followed on the left side. I still can't differentiate between soft and hard target. This doesn't seem like a hard target to me. It's pretty sure it's soft. And the grenade is flying. Oh!
Sometimes you can't really tell just by looking at him. You really have to just like put your buddy behind it and start shooting in a free roam.
Ooh, Rexa take down Mantis and Uncle Sam. What's just happened? Was that a C4? Oh, boy, is he getting...
Just a really good frag. Unfortunately, they were only just downed and able to be revived.
Yeah, Mantis is still revivable. The Rexa got the aim underneath that red red thingy. Another grenade is flying. Take out... Oh, big frags. It was just too good by Polis Bill. Spoilty and Rexa having a trade. So far, Pacifists are delivering hard. Vikings 2 down. C4 got exploded. No one in the range. Bikenost reviving Rexa.
Yeah, nothing's worse than a premature detonation on a C4. Really hate to see that.
Nolik takedown Strajak with the grenade. That was a nice grenade.
Reservoir.
Polis Bill takes Strajack back. Cruzy takes down Jamie. It's a 4 against 2. Polis Bill on the left. Strajack behind him. Vikinos in the middle. With Rexa on the right. No one can peek. Or they're gonna get beheaded. This is a guillotine scenario through and through. The uplink is behind the red container, so no one is coming through here.
Yeah, I really like that smoke placement there by Polis Bill.
Yeah, Nolik's position.
Yeah, kind of just placed it on the ground instead of throwing it.
Ooh, Nolik take down Polis Bill. His position is compromised. Rexa knows he's coming from there. Kills him, takes him down. The right side is now open. It is Cruzy all over the place. He has to deliver. Takes down Rexa. Now from the other side comes Strajack. Takes him down. Delivering the 6th round in favor of Pacifists. Or was it the 5th round? The 5th, I believe. 5th round going to the favor of Pacifists. Well done. Here we go. Now it's a 3 against... I'm sorry. Wrong side. It's 3 against... Pacifists, free pacifists taking down, having free. Yeah, what I wanted to say is that the pacifists have now 3 points, and the Vikings too. Next round could be the end if Vikings decide to lose. Yes, I said decide because if Vikings lose, they decide to.
I mean, does anybody really decide to lose?
I mean, it could be tactical to lose some time. Let me give you a little bit of an example when you decide to lose. So in our country, in my country, it's Germany, we have a right-wing party in a state parliament called the Alternative for Germany. They had their own little, it's what's the choosing who's to become president in that state parliament. And they had their own little, like, representative who could, so the party could vote for him. What they did though, they didn't vote, anybody did vote for that party, for their own representative from the AfD. Instead, they voted for one party member of another party, even though they had nothing to do with them. And it literally a super GAU went down because AfD has a stigma. They are very right wing, and no one wants to have to deal with them from like any other party, you know. And
okay.
because that representative of the other party got voted with their votes, and he accepted it at first, it was like super GAU. It just went down. They deliberately choose to lose with their own representative just to have that little politics power play with the other party, because everyone was like, what? So maybe Vikings are just like that. A right-wing party from another country making political power moves. Anyway, we have now the start. Vikings on the attack this time. Cruzy again, very pushy.
Sorry I asked.
Yeah. Shame on you. So far, we're still waiting on that push from the defense. So far, no team has dared to push up against the offenders. Not even peeking is in. They just have the narrow angles against the attackers, and the attackers, if then decides to step into that angle, they are gonna get killed by the defenders. And the offenders are just throwing grenades, trying to get these narrow positions down and trying to make kills.
Yeah, I haven't really seen any even like forward defenses, let alone a full-on push.
They're just very cautious. It's very cautious play. Spoilsy preparing a grenade. That got fricked. Ooh, that air frag got cooked too long. Overcooked noodles are not tasty, just as grenades. Now the smokes are in place. Uplink is behind the red container. They have to get behind enemy lines. So very hard to attack positions. Now it's the time for the defenders to peek their little shaky, nicky, sicky heads in order to get some kills. Ooh, Nolik and Rex are having some rendezvous over there. A trade-off.
Very nice trade through a very narrow angle.
Ooh, Jamie decided to move and Spoilty just has too much salt in his supper as Paulus Bill takes down Cruzy. Refrag over refrag over refrag. Now Strajak on the push. The defense gets more dynamic.
I think Spoilty is thinking about you just mentioned about last round.
Yeah. Oh, Paulus Bill. Now Bikenos comes on the left side. Takes down Uncle Sam. It's in refrag all over the place. What's going on? Oh, Strajak by Mantis. Spoilty turning Bikenos back to him. Ooh, that was a close one. Spoilty behind the cover now. It is Bikenos versus two Vikings. Bikenos on the move and gets crossfired from two people, leading into a double kill. Vikings now 3-on-3 with Pacifists. You could say VRML. Now it seems like someone has to pay the bill, and it's not going to be one of them yet. That was a bad ending. Oh, it was a good beginning. Good, yeah. You get me.
Yeah, definitely rotating out there at the end. I mean, kind of seems a little bit self-sacrificial, but if you don't have like a perfect kill count and you don't know where the possible other opponent is, just run out there and get killed. It's better than a cap.
Definitely, that is actually a rule that a lot of teams use. Just if you're the last one, just sit on the uplink and just and yeah, you might get killed and save us some points. Actual presentation of league rules. Indeed.
The unspoken league rule.
Yeah. Are you part of a league team? Actually didn't know. There's a lot of castles. Yeah, what team?
Yeah, I'm on Riot.
You're on Riot. Raid. What league? I'm not that familiar with like EA American teams. So
okay.
Tell me.
What do you want to know? I mean, I'm on.
Yeah,
I'm
what
on
are you like a high tier, mid tier team, low tier team?
Oh, we're like a few spots from the bottom.
Oh, just like us. Hey,
Yeah.
The best
High
playing
five.
teams. Hey, yeah, let's take a look at who's actually better. I need to top you now. Let's see. Standings
I haven't even
worldwide.
looked at the worldwide standings this season.
Let's see. Big Red 1 is in 28th place. And Riot is 32. Yes! People, you hear it first. Bigger one, bigger Riot. Bigger one, bigger Riot. Okay, enough the shenanigans. Let's turn it to a game as Onward is finalizing its first match. The Vikings on round 7 versus the Pacifists. The other way around, I mean, obviously. Let's see who pays the bill, ladies and gentlemen. It is the first stage of the date. They are yet on dinner. A lot of bad jokes by Vikings. And a lot of bad compliments by Pacifists are going out. Now both teams going for the attack. Uncle Sam take down Rexa and Rexa Uncle Sam. That was an early push. Both teams are throwing caution into the wind. Nolik behind the soft target here. Coming now into Jamie's view.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Jamie has heard anything to have any kind of audio cue of where the opponents are.
And that frag is coming.
They know he's there now.
Oh, team kill. Spoilty killed Cruzy. Confirmed kill. Eventually, Nolik hurt Jamie. Nolik is turning away from Jamie for some reason and gets killed. Pacifists are trumping the Vikings at the moment. It seems like Pacifists does not need to pay this evening. Vikings.
You could say the Pacifists are not being passive.
You're getting on my level now. That's good. Haha. Mantis and Spoilty now on the uplink. Only one thing can save the Vikings now. Oh, but it doesn't seem to come out. Strider takes down Mantis. Spoilty, can he save the evening with a nice placed compliment? Jamie is on the uplink. Oh no, it's a trade. The compliment was about the eye leashes, and she was so afraid about the bad eye leashes, and Pacifist takes down the first map. It is paying time for Vikings. Well done. Ooh, what a match here going down, ladies and gentlemen. And it is Pacifist going with 1 point ahead against the Vikings in the first map. A choosing of the Pacifists. Now it's Vikings, and I call tanker for the Vikings. I was actually curious. The last round was just caution into win by both teams. I don't know what that was. We had a team kill by Vikings. We had that weird moment where I'm not quite sure who turned away from Jamie. So he heard him, yet he turned to the left side and got shot in the back. It was just general, like, these two were the major mistakes I spotted right away. That was just unfortunate. It seems that they lost their focus in their last round. Sad though. Cry face, sad. Feel free to also say something. I don't need to talk alone.
Yeah. So, you know, I kind of see that the Pacifists kind of pulled out an unprecedented aggression thus far in the match. And I just don't think Vikings was quite ready to adjust to that on that last map.
Yeah,
round.
I mean, it's not over, but that's like sad. Vikings, I wanted you to win. It seems like the Vikings, even though being like the second best last season, I mean, in the end tournament, not on the roster, they were like 5th best on the roster, is maybe not up to par as much as we thought. Did they lose their teeth? Did they lose their axes over the break? Are we gonna know? We're gonna see. Still waiting on that map choice by the Vikings here. Kill feed. We can go over the kill feed while we added. Leading with Vikings is Nolik with 9 kills, followed by 8 kills with Uncle Sam. Then we have 4 kills with Crozy, 3 kills by Mantis and Spoilty. On the other side, we have leading with kills. It is 8 kills Rexa, 6 kills Jamie, 5 kills Strajac, 4 kills Polisville, and 3 kills Baikonast.
And it seems like good timing as we are loading the next map.
And it is Downfall. Did you call Downfall?
Ooh,
Yes, you did.
I think I called that.
You called that. Good job. Congratulations, my friend. You called that. Our second map is going to be Downfall. Do we have any stats on Downfall? Give me some juice.
So Downfall Day from Pacifist, we have an 82% win rate thus far, and for Vikings, we have an 82% round win thus far.
82%. Last season?
Unless, my apologies. Downfall Day, 63% round win from Vikings.
Ah, so Pacifists have the better.
Yes. And this was Vikings' choice, was it not?
Yes.
Unless, of course, they decided the side. And left the choice to
that could actually be, because Vikings are on the defending side, that could actually be that this is also a pacifist choice.
It could be.
Vikings doing some interesting choices. Definitely.
So what do you like to call this objective?
This is like, you could just call it helicopter objective. I mean, I have no... admittedly, my knowledge of the colors on this map, as we ban it every time, is limited. Do you have a column name? I mean, you could just little.
There is one. I just don't want to misrepresent it.
I mean, you can always just hit the Onward wiki where all the maps are with callouts if someone provided them for our dear community, findable, including the stats for weaponry and all that good stuff. So better make sure to head over to the wiki for the good information on everything you can ever find and want to find. Here we are on round 1, Pacifists on the attack. This is going to be a slow round. If they have the play style that they had last round, this is going to be some prolonged plays.
Yeah, I'm definitely liking the split here on the offense. We got kind of a 2-2-1 split. I find that diverges a little bit from what we typically see. Typically, we see a 2-3 split.
We're combing the map. It's a nice map control, though. So far, the only one far up ahead seems to be Strajak. They are just trying to make the picks here. Very cautious on this map.
Yeah, they definitely have a solid defense on this objective. I mean, they have it really well surrounded. They have 3 crossing lines that would cover any sort of exterior approach to the objective, and then we have one member of Vikings downstairs for that downstairs capping location.
Yes. But they have no positions that are special in any way, at least located around the uplink. Every position they've taken around the uplink is known and will probably get pre-aimed, pre-fired at some point.
Yes, it does seem like they're taking a bit of an eyes-off approach to their defense, where they're just waiting for the offense to get close and cross their lines of sight before they take fire. They're not looking like they're going for any kind of long-range peeking at all.
They're going definitely for some defensive positions here. And we have a drone trying to find the enemies here. Drones are not used that often.
I don't know. I'm starting to see them used more and more in the cast I've been doing. I think people are starting to kind of figure out their niche.
Yeah, Mantis' position has been compromised, it seems. It's a great strategy. Just trying to make the picks and use the drone to find out where the enemy is actually hiding. It's a solid approach, rarely used by the lower tiers, but definitely should get into the idea of using it more. Nolik yeah.
As we have 2 minutes and 20 remaining, I don't think I've heard a single shot yet.
Yeah, me neither. Strajak and Nolik are pretty close to each other, but 2 minutes are not a lot of time for this map. Pacifists have to go in aggressive at some point.
Yeah, I mean, they are most of the way there. I think Strajak is just waiting for the rest of his team to kind of catch up, and then they're going to finalize whatever their plan is.
One building after another here. Rex are now on the hotel center, on top of it.
Yeah, Mantis, if he looks over there, he should see that 3-man push here pretty soon.
Oh, Spotted takes on Polis Bill and we have a grenade takedown.
And Rexar is going in downstairs. Oh, and a trade. But Jamie's right there. He's pat out on objective. And Jamie gets a cap for the team. Way to start off this map.
Pacifist wins as they defend the uplink. 2 kills, 2 points for Pacifists. It can happen if you're too passive and you cannot change positions in this map, as it is way too open to move late on. This leads to some complications, especially with the wise usage of the drone here, just unmarking these positions. Very well done by the Pacifists here. Or maybe it was a mistake by Vikings to let them choose the map.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, they sent two men right into the basement there. I mean, the first one ended up with a trade, which opened up that path freely to go cap it. I don't know if anybody even reacted or tried to go down there and prevent the cap. Or if it was just a simple matter of they didn't have enough time.
Yeah, I mean, if we had like at least still a little bit more time, we might have countered that. But in the end, Pacifists has had just such a great approach to this careful finding the Vikings position, this marking out, taking anyone down who dare to move.
And that M203 shot that took out Mantis, that just totally freed up their approach onto the objective.
Yeah, in the end, it comes down. Let's see if we're gonna have a same approach by Vikings, because I've never seen them play this map. Okay, we're going in live. This round, going down. The Vikings on the offense. Smoke on the spawn, not to make easy targets for early pickups.
And it seems like they've gotten that somewhat rare mid-northern spawn point.
The Vikings are going way aggressive. Now Polisbill took down Spoilty. Confirmed on Spoilty. And you see, when the Vikings are on the offense, it's way earlier with the bullets. Way earlier.
Yeah, it's definitely two different play styles here coming head to head, for sure.
Still trying to make these picks, but Pacifists equally defensive position, but they're not as inbound faced as are the Vikings in the defense. As you can see, Jamie is still trying to find the target. We have a kind of the same position. Baikonos, Jamie, and Rexa are all on the same position, and it's only coming down to the different approaches. They're aiming just way more outbound, especially Jamie.
Yeah, they're definitely going for those peaks.
Yeah,
and see where the offense is coming from. Which I do feel like kind of knowing early where they're coming from can be valuable. But then again, if you just have a really like strong grid that they have to cross when they come in close, that can be equally as effective.
I just have to find the right timing. They slowed down a bit, the Vikings, trying to make these picks. But they're one man short due to their hard push approach. The pacifists just had their positions down too early. They just were too early in, were ready to make these picks. Spoilty just wasn't prepared for that. This is a long game. Vikings
Yes.
taking their sweet time.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but when you're sitting there and nothing is really happening, it just creates a lot of anxiety and doubt.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I
don't
mean?
know.
And
Yeah, we're just waiting and pushing, and you don't know where is the enemy, what is happening, what I'm doing. Is he behind me? Am I behind him?
yeah,
It's just
especially when you got
it's
defense.
killing me. Yeah. Now the Vikings are on the close end now. No defender is outsourcing, yeah, outbounding in the direction of the canyon. That's why Nolik and Mantis get so close to the uplink here. No one is in center hotel. They might be able to get an forward auto-rating position working here. Oh, Polis will take down Cruzy. It is Vikings. Free people alive.
Yeah, they're definitely at a bit of a deficit here, as the smokes are starting to roll out. And their one guy, Uncle Sam's still pretty far away.
Ooh, Uncle Sam taking on Polis Bell. Now it's a refrag, but he's not killed. We see a lot of grenade launches going down.
Yeah, the M203s can definitely be quite a game changer here. Haven't seen an RPG yet.
Me neither. Uncle Sam taking down Jamie. It seems like the pacifists are down 2 people. No revive will come in for a downfall map. We have less than a minute remaining. Ooh, it is going on. Mantis gets taken out by Strajak. And Strajak gets taken out by Mantis.
Amanda's going in.
Oh,
the
C4. Pacifists 3-0 so far. It is going smack, pullity hoop. Quote me on that next time. Pacifists winning. Let's go into the scoreboard. We have leading 4 kills for the Pacifists is Strajak, followed by 3 times Boykinos, Rexa, and Polisbill with 2 kills. Followed on the other side by the magnificent Mantis with 2 kills. Uncle Sam, Cruzy, and Spoilty, each respectively with 1 kill. It seems like pacifists are whooping butt today. Are they the contenders for the new World Wide Web? Obviously.
I mean, perhaps. You never know. They're definitely giving a good show of it here today.
Definitely. We're gonna wait and the Vikings can redo that win from the first round. Maybe a 5-0. Vikings, why are you disappointing me like that? I mean, the Vikings trying their best. Yes. No disappointment here. I didn't bet $50 on that. I didn't.
Speaking of disappointing, that C4 downstairs was very disappointing. And I say that because as the offense ran in there, they thought they were so close to that cap. But they must have been very disappointed when they were blown up by a C4.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the disappointment. I mean, Even if he were able to get in there relatively fast, he would probably get killed by Baikonast. He was still standing there ready.
Yeah, he was there, but still.
And we are ready for probably the last round. Going home in round 3 by the... Oopsa doopsa, let me scoopsa, pussy fist. Sorry, ich meine Pacifist. I mean Pacifist. Going Vikings. Hey, mature humor, right? Am I right? Hmm. Pacifists on the push. This time they're not waiting around. Baikonast on Strajak, moving around the north side. Pre-aim is already going.
They're pushing hard for that Marstock Hill, but they do know that there's potential for the defense being up on top of that hill.
Yeah, interestingly, the aim that the position is on, the laser is so elevated that you can go under it, as Strajak just did.
And Jamie from the far corner of the map here launching his drone.
Jamie, your old sneak. He is in a position to mark down enemies and then go into a position to actually snipe them. Mantis already going after the drone. You know, Mantis are actually able to hunt down creatures far bigger than them. There are Mantis eating birds. Strajak taking down Uncle Sam.
Can't say I ever thought of that before.
Yeah, I'm an expert on random facts.
And speaking of Mantis, I really like that little spot he's in. I haven't never seen that used before.
Yeah, actually, I never did as well. The problem is that he's gonna get shot in the back by Jamie there. He's coming under the hill, and if he sees Mantis, it's gonna be... Well, there are always bigger eagles in the sky, as there are bigger fish in the sea. So a Mantis sometimes gets bested.
I love when people go up here, their little dot is like completely off the mini-map.
Yeah, that's normal. That's like a... If you're not outside the mini-map, you're doing it wrong.
Absolutely.
Mantis already gets aimed up from far, far away.
Boy,
and a grenade launcher.
Shots for the 2x that Jamie's using.
Mantis changes position to get a closer look at the enemy. Still danger that Jamie sees him. 7 seashells on the seashells. Susan sells seashell on the seashore.
It definitely seems like pacifists are a little bit far off for 2.5 minutes left. They have a lot of ground to cover, and
I mean, they proved last round that they, at the first round, that they can cap. Polis Bill getting shot at. Oh, Jamie fires back. Mantis takes down Polis. Nolik takes down Polis Bill. Jamie takes down Mantis. The cat revive on Polis Bill is still manageable. As C4 goes down, everything goes so fast. Strajak is now at Cruises and Spoilty's position. 2 minutes out for the pacifists. I'd really love to see some facial expressions.
yeah, they definitely don't have an impossible amount of time left, but I do feel like they need to start moving here really soon if they want to pull this off.
1 minute 35. Cruzy waiting for the push for Starjak. Starjak waiting for the push on Cruzy. Nolik take down Jamie. It seems like this could be the first round for Vikings. Time pressure is on the Pacifists here.
Oh, Strategic just turns the wrong way at the wrong time.
Rexa takes down Polis Bill. Revive. Oh, Bikenhouse taking down Cruzy. You could say he's crazy.
Will he be ready for a spoilty here, though?
57 seconds. No cursing in my cast. 45 seconds. Spoilty. Bikenhouse is moving. Spoilty could take him down. Oh, yes, he does. It is 1. Oh, and Spoilty saves the day. He takes down Polis Bill and serves 1 round for the Vikings. It seems like the Vikings are not going to sink so fast anyway. Scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen.
See if they can ride that momentum back and even it out on this map.
Yeah, we need some raids here. Seems like the Christians are not taking down the Vikings so far. Still. Damn, my jokes are so relatable. We never raided a city. Oh. I'm a bad Viking. Never raided a city.
So yeah, Vikings kind of put an end to that momentum of Pacifists. You think they'll be able to pull off a round win here on offense?
I don't think so. The defense is generally way bigger, harder to do than like an offense. There's an old rule that actually goes more for general strategic approaches. Like when you're doing a siege, you need at least 3 times the number of troops that your enemy has in the siege to make an affordable win, to not have a Pyrrhic victory, so to speak. And I think kind of goes the same here for Vikings in the offense against Pacifists, or generally in the defense against someone. Because if you want to kill someone, he has always the advantage that you have to come to him. And if he knows where you're spawning, that's going to be a hard battle for you. But we're going to see in the live action feed now the Vikings on the approach. Attack approach in round 4. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if this is a lose for the Vikings, definitely. And they have only to play that MMR juice last round.
I don't know if I necessarily call this a quick spawn, but it definitely is the quicker of the spawns for this objective.
Yes, they are almost at the uplink.
Definitely leaving them for the high ground.
Don't do it, Mantis. Yes, the high ground.
Yeah, I definitely think we're seeing a little bit of the same eyes off kind of defense that we saw from the first round of this map.
Yeah, they're not playing
really
safe.
Trying to peek. Yeah, they're not really trying to peek. They're just waiting. And they have a man downstairs to say no to that capping position. And yeah, this is going to be a really tough defense to crack.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially with Jamie proned out in the church. When was the last time you saw somebody doing that?
Never. I never saw him doing that. But it seems like we're gonna see that maybe in the future more, as I'm writing down just
Let me take a mental note of that one.
No, definitely. Oh, screenshot is made, recording is sent, and team meeting is called.
We're a minute and a half in as the first rounds ring out.
Ring-a-ding-ding-dong. Spoilty. I'm not quite sure if he saw someone or he's just pre-firing. I know definitely that he's eluding a lot of stones here.
Yeah, I think he's just sort of probing, trying to get somebody to peek, but they're just not buying it.
Yeah, he needs to aim a little bit higher. He's hitting a lot of stone. Oh, Nolik just narrowly escaped a counter frag. They are now sure of where the enemy is coming from. But we have one in the north coming alone. He could be the deciding factor. Frags out. Rexa is getting clubbed in here. Now the defender's shooting back. Ah, the rush by Nolik onto Rexa.
Yeah, that definitely is a huge pick for them. That puts them really close to the objective now.
Yeah, 255 is going left. All right.
We have Uncle Sam over here at the butcher shop too. Probably gonna get into it with the man at the church.
Yeah, if Jamie is gonna get that position done, that's the question. He made call out. Uncle Sam made a call out on the hotel, so maybe he see. I'm not quite sure if he saw Strajak. I don't not believe, but he made a call out. Maybe he's going for hotel. Jamie sees Uncle Sam, and he's fighting back, but Jamie takes the winning lead. He takes the winning lead. Strajak, that laugh hurt me. Strajak taking on Spoilty. The attack is getting halted. It's a 3-on-3. Now Cruzy and Nolik both on the objective. Oh, Mantis takes on Polis Bill. Now Jamie
they
is...
take this man downstairs.
Oh, C4 saved some booties as Bikenox takes him down. Now Strajak is fighting back, but Mantis has the higher ground. He has the high ground, ladies and gentlemen. He has the high ground. Woo! The high ground. He has it, and Vikings wins the round, yet preserving his position, and they're going into the 5th round, making it longer than it needs to be.
I would just like to take a moment to appreciate how that C4 was a round-winning move. I mean, there were 2 men downstairs winning their wound up trading, but not before he was able to detonate the C4, which took the 2 men out downstairs. Had that C4 not cleared the basement, we would have seen 2 points going to Pacifists.
Yeah, C4 just saved the day. He saved the second. They used C4 to just plug up the hole in the sinking ship for Vikings. Anyway,
yes, absolutely.
What is not a hole, and it's definitely not going to sink, are our sponsors. VR Cover, giving you the best, easiest, and just smoothest, best way to change your cover. You're having your Valentine's date over. Just kidding, you don't have one, but you could have one. And just to make sure to keep up the illusion that you could have a Valentine's date, you're buying a new VR cover just to get that old sweaty thing off and throwing it in the dirt, never to play with it again. So you have a nice, fresh, easy to clean leather cover by VRcover.com over there. VRcover.com giving you mugs, shirts, and most importantly, cover and other accessories for your VR. And also our other sponsor, which is ProTube VR, giving you the really best way to aim like a parrot, just hitting your mark on one hit. You don't need a gun. I don't even play with a gun. I throw my knives. And you know why I can do this? Because I have a gun stock from ProTube VR and I'm just bashing. Just imagine. I mean, my team is bad because they are bad. I'm good because I still use the knife. If I were to use a gun, which is not allowed for me because I'm too good by the VRML rule, I'm not allowed to use a gun. But if you want to get good as me, as almost as good as me, you get a gun start from ProTube.
I'd also like to take a minute. I'd also like to take a minute to thank WookieVR for the 5 gift subs. Thank you for that.
Yeah, Wookie. Just Mwah, mwah, you man. I see. Wookie is getting free foot jobs from me. Just call me. Just say that. I mean, he's getting free foot massages from me. Just call me up, mate, and you have them ASAP. And I hope Vikings finally make ready so I am getting smacked tonight. Okay, Vikings so far with the 2 kills on the free. It is still possibly the last round for Vikings. They are under pressure to deliver 2 more times, or at least 1 cap. But no, 2 more times definitely.
Yeah.
So they're gonna get that. Am I missing something? Oh, it's already going down on my bad. Gameplay. Round 5. Already going down if I hadn't heard the shots, so I was confused for a bit.
It definitely seems like Pacifists isn't playing too aggressive here. You know, they do know what's on the line, taking their time, wanting to get that win.
Yeah, I want to make it careful as the first round. This time they might have the higher ground. Let's see if we're gonna see some burnt legs and lightsabers.
Yeah, I think 2 rounds ago they were pretty confident that they were just going to have it, but then Vikings, you know, really turned it around.
Yeah, they just went for it. They just and we got it.
You know, it's amazing what you're capable of when you're up against it.
Yeah, sometimes the expectations are sometimes just not meeting the reality. But you're under pressure. I mean, Vikings, if they lose this now, they are going to lose the series. This is series deciding stuff right here. Strajak. Now next to Nolik, I have a deja vu. Didn't we have like the same people against each other, next to each other? Weird.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. At least Strajak is the same one. Oh, Strajak is under xandria. But Xandria Hotel is discovered as well.
I do find it a bit interesting how spread out the defense is. Although I do see that as a strategic advantage, as the further from the objective you are, the least likely somebody would expect you to be there.
Ooh, Mantis takes down Mantis. OP. CPR needs to be applied as Polar Spell is pushing up Spoilty and Mantis possibly at the same time. No, the pre-fire by Uncle Sam takes down Polis. Jamie takes down Mantis. Baikonauts pushing up to the top of Center Hotel. What? Rexa is hitting Baikonauts. A lot of fire is coming out. Rexa takes down Uncle Sam.
Yeah, pacifists really need to take care of Spoilty here in order to take control of the Center Hotel.
Ooh, Crozy takes down Jamie. Oh, and Center Hotel is control of pacifists. 1 minute is remaining. The uplink is now compromised. Cruzy still has eyes though. I hope at least he has eyes.
They have these 2 sneaky positions covering pretty much the entire objective.
Yes.
I think they're gonna have to rely on a refrag to get a leg up on this.
But they still have one coming in. He might be greedy. If he doesn't see Nolik or doesn't know he is there.
Oh, he's got his laser trained on Nolik. I think he's aware.
Oh, Nolik is taken out by Gnost. Oh, Rexa taken out by Cruzy. Now it's only one person alive. That sneaky cover was just too much.
Oh, he's saying F it and just going for it.
Oh, Starjack is gonna do. He's gonna die, but Nolik.
No, he gets around the corner. He's spat out.
Oh, and he caps. He's just too fast. No, I thought for a second he was capped. Oh my God, this is close. Wow.
I totally lost track of how much time we had.
Actually, I told like 1 minute, and then it suddenly time out. Well done, scoreboard. It's a 3-on-3, ladies and gentlemen. This round just suddenly got interesting. I mean, it was interesting before, but now it's got like interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 3-on-3. Now Pacifists and Vikings are equally in the pressure to deliver.
Yes, possibly Pacifists could take the map right here. If not, we're going to go into our third map to decide.
Oh, it's so close. Dear viewers, we are aware of the technical issues and we are trying to fix it. Yet we cannot promise anything at the moment. Please be patient. Until next time, your technical service by Parrot. I want to get roasted later on.
I guarantee they'll be using the full 2 minutes to plan on this one.
Definitely. I would take the 2 minutes if I could. I mean, a lot of teams are taking every minute they have. But, I mean, even beyond the 2 minutes. These teams stick to the 2 minutes. And I personally think, we're gonna, we should just make a rule. 2 minutes, maximum. And now we're ready. It is the Pacifists on the defense. It is round 7, ladies and gentlemen. These teams are taking every round there is. This is not an easy matchup for either of those teams.
In case you're tuning in late, these are both diamond teams and both undefeated thus far this season.
Both undefeated. This is the first smooch on the history of one of these teams. So far it looks like a Vikings maybe, but if the Pacifists are losing this one, it is going to be a deciding match in the third round.
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit different of a defense on this one. A little bit thinner spread. We don't see anybody doubled up in any one building. Although we do see him pull his bill here right on the objective on the slaughterhouse.
Yeah, I mean, this is a mandatory position. If someone gets in that building, even though it might be covered, if he's fast enough, you're lost. You need to have someone in there. Even though I think they didn't have anyone last on there, did they?
No. And Mantis here in the valley. About to get into it, called out his position there.
Vikings going for the picks here, but they do not see anyone. Although the pacifists are not that passive either. No inward bound defense. A little bit peeking going on. They want to make picks, but they're not as aggressive as their plays beforehand. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just switched in, this is Pacifists versus Vikings. Vikings lost the first map with 4-3 against Pacifists. So far, it is a solid 6-7 for the Pacifists. If Pacif wins this round, they win the series. If not, it's going to be a third map decider. Oh, Strajak. Well, lost one.
Yeah, no luck had his grenade unpinned, but unfortunately it didn't land.
Oh, a lot of fire is going down. Strajak just saving his booties in the dark.
I'm a little surprised Mantis missed that firefight there.
He was sleeping probably. A Mantis
shooting.
Well, Mantis are very, like, how they hunt their prey is often done with waiting, you know? Letting the prey get close to them and then just tick, get him. It's 1 minute, 50 seconds remaining. How the time flies if you're having fun. And the grenades! How? How did that grenade not kill him? That C4 blasted Strajak booty, but he survived. How?
The Onward gods were definitely looking over him, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, Rexa taking down Spoilty. Mantis rushes in and takes down Strajak. It's now a 3 versus 4.
As we were watching all that, Uncle Sam has moved in here in the west.
Oh, Policeman taking down Mantis. It's a 2 against 3. As Uncle Sam takes down Rexa with the pistol. Pow, pow, pow in your face, my boy.
Yeah, that was a very nice exchange.
Vikings taking... No. It's now only Crozy remaining. This is the deciding 40 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, he has to get in. If he kills Police Boy and is fast enough on the cap. No, he needs to get close. He has 30 seconds remaining. That grenade. Oh. That grenade is not getting in there. Crozy pushing up. But Police Bill is waiting for him. No, it's Raid and Pacifists win the series and winning this game versus Vikings. It is the first lose for the Vikings. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. That was a close one. Sadly, that grenade didn't land. And we're going into the scoreboard right now. Oh, no. Well played, though. It is 2 times for our pacifists. Now we're going into the juicy MMR rounds. This means 2 things. Also, a little bit disappointment probably on the Vikings side, relief on the pacifist side, and most importantly, it takes off pressure on both sides, meaning more plays, more faster and more funny plays. No one is taking cautious now, you know, they gotta win.
Yeah, I would definitely say most people don't take the third undeciding round too seriously.
Don Patron is right. I would never delete my dirty stuff to make the you know, technical difficulties go away.
Okay.
No, I would never do that.
Whatever it's gonna work, you just get right on that.
Nope. I need my HD for 8K best of adult entertainment. It's Valentine's Day after all. Everybody gotta share some love, and if it's with yourself, well, you better get on that. Durafn has a
Never
hotel.
heard any of that.
Never? No?
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
No, why not? We share love here. Durafn has his Durafn has his date sleeping with him in a hotel room. I had that one too. My first date, we had ended up in a hotel room. So, you know, Parrot is an old stinger, baby. What is the third map, though?
I'm still waiting for it to load.
Lies. Nothing loads for us. We are omnipresent. And it is Turbine. We have no statistics on Turbine whatsoever, as this map is new in the roster. We do not know who's gonna win. I have no sense or idea. Interesting thing is I do not know how to follow. How we gonna follow the players though? There's tunnels, open field, all. Why don't we take a look at the map?
This is gonna be a little bit of a fun one, as it's what, about 3 or 4 stories in the dam area.
Yeah, depending on where you are, you have totally different fighting scenarios. You have 2 to 3 stories. I'm not quite sure. 2 to 3 stories on the dam section. You have 2 open, too close to mid-range fights on each side of a dam. So it's gonna be an interesting one. What we're gonna see, and you have some long-range fight if you're fighting from the spawn side of things, or on the dam itself. It's a very well done map.
Dare I say it's the best dam map in the game?
Ha! Yeah, you know, do you know, in Germany we celebrate a thing called Fasching, which is like carnival, and we have something called Parrot, which is basically comedy show, but over politics. So we make fun of the rich and the famous and politicians and all that stuff. And there's a special sound if like someone makes a joke on that stage. With like instrumentals. And yeah, I would like to have that for you right now, because that joke was cabaret level.
It was all right.
Yeah, it was a damn good joke.
Let's not push it, okay?
Still waiting on their teams to get in. We're gonna take a look at the lower levels of the dam here, my ladies and gentlemen, if you not have seen it yet. The uplink is downstairs. So we gotta do some flying to get there. As you can see, a very nicely done map. It seems to be here.
While we're on this map, wasn't there a decision being made on whether or not to continue to play this map?
I am not sure about that, actually. I know it is still a league map.
I know they were holding a vote on it. I didn't get to see the finalized score, although it was not looking good for Turbine last I checked.
I mean, it's still going down. I think a major argument for against it is probably the what's called the elevators. So as the map is on the lowest level, you probably need an elevator to get there. And you can take an elevator to get there. And that means that if you're too close to the doors, you can basically bug out a bit. And that gives you a little bit of an advantage over someone using the elevator at the same time. So it is an argument that still is going on. So, but it seemed that it's deemed still a map for the league. Yeah, they're trying out stuff. Polis Bill trying to figure out if the little metal things, nets, whatever, are... Rexa taking out Uncle Sam! That grenade was almost... That's pretty sure that was a self thing. Spoiled, you taking out Rexa. It's a very confusing round so far.
Yeah, it's a very confusing map until you get to know it.
We have Nachtom with the shields for the Vikings. So for 5 minutes, still remaining. Mendes and Nachtom are taking their sweet time. Spoilty taking on Bikenost. He's already downstairs.
One generator room, one in basement. So we are getting...
Nolik as well. Going in.
I think so, yes.
Timing by Nachtom and Mantis. Questionable. Where are they? Nolik, a little bit of a joker on the side here. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, betrayed. No, 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 no. Spoilty taking out Jamie and Jamie taking out Spoilty.
We lost Spoilty. There's two of them down.
Revive on Jamie. Nolik is basically alone.
Yeah, this long hallway they are here, there's not a ton of cover, and it's... there's just so much stuff to look at down there to be able to discern whether it's an enemy or not.
Oh, they came through the elevators from behind. Nachtom is still survivable. He's covering... No! Ah, damn. Nolik taking out Jamie. Now it's 2 against 1. Polis Bill alone on the uplink. Wow, that grenade,
That was a bad throw.
a bit.
Yeah, if they distract here.
No, Polis Bill taking out our Mantis and gets taken out by Nolik in the end. And the Vikings win the first round.
Yeah, it was definitely as good of an approach as I've seen thus far on this map, although I definitely don't have a lot of experience with it. You know, they sort of came from both ends and just sort of, I would say, I guess, what would you call that, a fork if you were playing chess? And, you know, the defense had to just turn back and forth and created enough confusion. They were able to get the win.
Yeah, I'm playing chess, but I don't know what a fork is. Lost in translation, my boy.
A fork is when you're going to take out a piece by 2 pieces at once, so they have to kind of make a choice.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it's not lost in translation, it's just... I'm stupid. I just don't play enough chess, it seems. Now I feel stupid. Great. Yeah, I've done it. I felt so smart all the time with my random facts and my knowledge about stuff, and you come around... Well, it was like a fork, basically, in chess, when you have to take out 2 pieces with 1 move, and the enemy has to decide whether or not what to save. Yes, very smart indeed. I am so smart. Thank you.
Yeah, get wrecked.
Get good group in chess. And returning into the next round with Pacifists versus the other dudes.
This one is to not let them get the cap. So
Yeah, they can cap from literally everywhere. So make sure they don't get onto
Best thing is I have a game in around 45 minutes. So you better should wrap this up so I can set up my VR again. I still didn't fix that tracking issue though. C4 is
Better
placed.
get on that.
Yeah. We're just gonna switch off the cast. Sorry guys, I gotta prepare. No, it's not gonna happen. We're gonna see the pacifists getting wrecked once at least. Strategy already an approach. Nolik still finding its way around a bit. Teams are still working on the timing to move in this map.
Yeah, I feel like timing is going to have a lot to do with team success on this map.
Nolik is waiting here. Strategy going in alone, it seems. Strategy is going downstairs instead of upstairs. The uplink is downstairs. Why is everybody upstairs? Or just looks like it.
It's a little bit of both on that one.
Am I confused in the brain? I mean... Ooh, Nolik taking on Strajak. Uncle Sam taking on Polis Bill and now... And the trait. A refrag. No, Nolik took them down both. Pacifists, so far... What's happening? Jamie and Spoilty, trait.
Room. I'm down by. I'm flashbang.
And with that, we're in a 4.5 V1.
That's like almost as bad as 5v1.
Almost. And now,
Now it's a 5-1. Oh god. Biken is lost. He's Biken lost. Traden just informed me that this map is actually 3-1 in the league against this map.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure if it's what is 3-1? 3 teams against it, 1 team for it, or
I'm assuming, yeah, votes.
okay. I think he is the wrong level.
He's definitely a little confused as to where to go here, as I don't blame him.
I blame him totally. I already know his name again by heart, you know, this map. But don't quote me on jungle. I hate jungle.
Well, that doesn't even count.
Why not?
It's not in the league.
yeah, whatever it could be in the future. Why
If
is it not?
If
Why
it
is it
hasn't been by now, I doubt it will be. I think there's a lot of glitches in that map.
Oh. Nachtom just escaping him. Gets hit and taken out by Biken Lost. Biken Lost. Now he's on the right level. And he's dead. Mantis taking out Biken Lost. It's 2. And team kill. Vikings winning the second round.
Well, I think it's very clear now who's been practicing this map.
Yeah, I mean, it comes ultimately down if you want to play this map or not in your free time.
Yeah, I think the subjective is top side on this one.
Could be. Let's take a look as soon as we're ready. I need to go pee so badly. Information is important in this game, and also you should always try to communicate in order to stay ahead of the enemy. And we're ready in for the second round. This time it is a top-sided objective. Fresh air. Breathe it in. Round 3. Pacifist on the defense.
Man, I see this one being a very tricky objective to get a cap on. I would assume you can cap from upstairs, though. I can't imagine that's so far away that you can't.
We have to get from all the way up downstairs to upstairs. Spoiled, you're looking as lost as I am. Man, this way. You go the wrong way. Upstairs. Awesome. Prior is going out.
Ooh.
I bet we could
Strawjack
beat pacifists.
Is going to wreak havoc if he pops out at the exact right moment.
Starjack's still waiting? Oh, Starjack takes out Uncle Sam and Nachttop. I'm confused. I cannot look at all directions at the same time. Oh, a trade! Spoiled Team Starjack, and so far Mantis didn't realize anything.
On the northwest side.
So far, it is not going well. 2 against 4.5. Almost as bad as 1.5 against 2.5, 4.5. Oh, it takes down Jamie. Jamie Lee Curtis has been deleted. Nolik running around the left side now. Pre-firing a bit. Rexa taking down Mantis. It's a 3.5 v1.
Definitely very unfortunate for this
No,
to
like-
be in for the Vikings. Taunting the enemy a little bit.
Oh, and Rexa ends the chicken live. There goes the...
Give it back to him a little bit. Who's clucking now, chicken boy?
That would have been a nice finisher by Rexa, but yeah, Rexa is special. Now 2. Oh, B1 is going down. No, need 2v1. 2 points versus 1 point per pacifist. Why do they always need to make it so close?
Yeah, right.
Why is there not an easy clutch? Easy GG, no re. Easy. I got informed that 2 of my teammates are actually watching this cast. And I do not apologize. You're all not good. I'm good. Robbie is good. I'm good. You're not good. Yes, it's also... Yeah. Oh, the ratio is 3-1. Thank you, Traden. 28 teams against and 8 teams for. Yeah, shame on you, Traden.
Oh, it seems like we've gotten a bit of quick spawn here on this one.
Yeah, a quick spawn in the quick map. Run 4.
Oh, they're already shooting each other.
Rex are already taking out Spoilty. Smokes are already flying. Someone is pushing outwards. Trying to come from the other direction. Oh, a trade. The Rex are taking out Nachtom. Nachtom taking out boys. Nolik. Nolik taking out Jamie. And Jamie. Nolik taking out Rexa. It's a 2 against 3. Nolik on the push.
Oh,
C4, C4, C4! No! A trade, and Vikings win the 4th round. That was a quick one.
Yes, it was. Quick spawn, quick win.
Quick game. GG, no re. Scoreboard! There goes another one for our friends on Turbine. Vikings going 3-1. This could be the last round. And could be the last round for the Vikings in favor of the Vikings, obviously. And yeah, we're gonna see how this goes there.
Is this the turbine hall objective?
Good question. We're gonna see soon enough.
Yeah, I definitely think this was a smart move on the side of Vikings to pull this map out of their hat and play it to kind of soften that MMR damage.
Yeah, I mean, they are not that far behind Pacifists. Actually, that they are, in the moment, they are point-wise on the same level. So, this could be 1 point ahead even for the Vikings. We're gonna see how this turns out. And this is like the emptiest phrase I repeat myself. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Yeah, of course we're gonna see. That's why we're here. And let's go. Round 5 is commencing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Oh, Bikenhouse taking out Spoilty. The pre-fire got returned. The uplink is now top side somewhere.
Right in the middle of the
here it is.
dam.
Yeah. Damn, invisible. Oh, Nolik taking out Bikenhouse to try to push up. Very interesting position there. I think I'm gonna ask my team to play this map today. I want to play it for some reason.
Well, I don't know about you, but I just doubled my knowledge of this map.
Yeah, mine is like quadruple, double, little. Rexa on the push-up. Sludgek behind him. A little pre-fires going down. Vikings are basically pinned in that position. We have to wait until the defenders come out. And with that aggression level, I do not think that this is unlikely.
Yeah, I think this is where you could see a lot of benefit from like the M203 and RPG.
Yeah. Is RPG allowed on this level? Oh, that grenade! Nachtom just timed it. Yeah?
I believe so, but don't quote me.
Rule me, baby. Another grenade is coming out. Oh, didn't finish Rexa. Whew, that was a close one. Could have been a team kill.
Oh, and they're leaving Rexar unchecked here. I'd be surprised if he hasn't raided in some info. Oh,
Yeah, but they don't know that he was there. Oh, Nachtom, now confirming kill. Nachtom knew that he was there. That is enough. Nolik taking out Jamie. Darjak ready to strike. And he takes down Nachtom. Now it's a cat and mouse game. Ooh, and Nolik wins. Meow. Mantis takes on the last one and wins the last round for Vikings versus Pacifists on the series, winning Pacifists, but point-wise, Vikings are in the lead. Well, thank you for watching. Let's turn to the scoreboard and talk about the scores real quick. It is now finally a final score of 4-3, 4-3, 1-4 makes a final score of 9-10. Maths, quick maths. Okay, you have any last words to add to our commentary?
Just that was a very entertaining match. You know, it went back and forth in the first two maps, and you know, unfortunately, the map was early. The game was decided in the first two. Then we pull out a turbine, see an interesting bunch of plays there. Great match, guys. Good job.
It was really close, really close. Both teams played valiantly, but in the end, it can only be one winner. And thank you. It can only be one caster, and it is me and you. You're also a caster, which means that
I'm a little confused now because I thought we were two different people.
Okay, thank you for watching. This is Chatting Parrot on the cast here mid Xandria. Thank you all for watching, and I wanted to do something which is done now. This was Chatting Parrot in Xandria on Pacifists.